Welcome to Margin Business Digital Entrepreneur Podcast. In today's episode, we got Vitaly Khysniak, the Chief Executive Officer at Profit Whales. Welcome, Vitaly. And there has been plenty times I have been watching, as I said, Profit Whales, and the last thing what really woke me up is the little whale promotion that you did. I thought it was amazing, and then I said, we have definitely to connect and record something together. So welcome, Vitaly.
Of course, thank you so much. Thank you, Omar, for your invite. It's a pleasure for me to share my experience, my story to your audience. So thank you for that.
Great. So let's start this directly. Let's dig into your background to understand. Maybe we find something, I'm sure we find something what is related to entrepreneurship that our listeners might take the path. They don't have to search anymore for search themselves, to reinvent the wheel. They can just listen to, that is the purpose of the podcast, actually. They can just listen to other entrepreneurs, how they done it, what they do to succeed. And let's begin with your background.
Of course, yeah. Thank you so much. So my background every time just connected with the digital marketing. I guess marketing, in general, as one part of the economic system. Yeah, I'm just started with traveling around the Europe, visiting some different universities, some courses. In the case of that, I was a student, and that was great for me. I was a international student because I started and learned a lot of stuff in Ukraine, and then I just started traveling around the Europe countries, as the France, as the Germany, Poland, for attending different university courses, European university courses, and my main topic was the marketing, and I really like this idea because marketing is not always about the numbers. Marketing is sometimes part of the art, that you are creating for the business, and they could calculate that as the result, that you will bring to them. So I was not a good student in the case of the economics, and I just found a way that marketing could be the one part of the field where I could skip some things inside the learning path that I just got, and that was one of the one of the main ways how I just got to this field. And after that, I just got a.
Sorry to interrupt your video. I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate you having you here right now, watching this video. And I wanted to let you know how Margin Business can help you to increase your sales on Amazon, especially in the European Union. We can help you to optimize your listings and localize your listings. And this will help you to have 30 to 40% more sales. Just ask us how, and we will reply to you very quickly. MarginBusiness.com. Now I'll let you watch the video. Sorry, one more thing. If you enjoy our content, please hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Thank you and enjoy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So then I got a opportunity from one USA startup. They starting their project in my native town in the case of the digital marketing. And for me, that was a really great opportunity because I have never heard about the digital marketing. And for me, that was really interesting how I could help businesses with marketing approach. So for me, that was okay, let's do that. And I started as this salesperson, just with tons of this cold calling, and the main not the opportunity, the main field that they help me to cover, that was how the digital marketing works, what is the Google Analytics, what is the Google Ads, how to set up all the things, how to make all how to connect all these dots for success in these platforms. And I had a lot of clients in the United States, but I every time for them works as the business development, manager, for understanding what is going on, how we will I know improve that, how we'll achieve our goals. And from this like part of the field, I understand that okay, I could do that on my own, like helping the businesses. And for me, that was a really amazing in a case of like covering some big steps in the digital marketing, because I really want to connect how I could help businesses, exactly help businesses, not like just on the words, but in the case of the results, in the case of the numbers, and how I could negotiate with the businesses, because I
Okay.
won't every time be on my client's side, not on like on the agency. Yeah, and on the agency, I would like to be in a side of the expertise. So for me, that was a two main big things that I would like to connect. And yeah, I started from there. I started collecting my experience as like I became like a like director in this small agency, and then
Okay.
grow up into the CMO in one like big company in Kiev, in our capital in Ukraine, where I started covering and working exactly with the team, with the goals from the company, and more with the digital marketing, more in sales, more in design, like for connecting all these dots, for like pushing us like the CMO, the marketing opportunity and power of our company. So that was like a, I guess, a journey around like 4 years. Yeah, like when I just collected all this experience and when I become a C-level in one company as like the CMO. So that
Okay.
was the beginning. Yeah, and this beginning starts with the, I guess, like mastery, with the small steps, small steps in the case of the learning, small steps in the case of the negotiations, small steps in the case of understanding who I am, because that was so difficult to understand. Should I be a salesperson, or maybe I
Yeah.
do more marketing, or digital marketing is something like maybe not exactly something that I would like to cover, or should I be a like the leader? Yeah, should I
Yes.
cover at that and work with the people? Could I like how I will understand that I could be the leader, and how I will help people, to like say we will go this way, and like why this way,
Yeah.
why I should like do that, and why they should do that. So a lot of things I just covered for myself, for understanding that that is exactly true that I do. I really love that I do, and there is something that, yeah, I would like to maybe like to deep. Yeah.
Get deeper. Okay. It's funny because I was speaking with somebody a few days ago, exactly what you were saying, with giving people an opportunity, and to not understanding how actually you do something, like you as a leader, or are you now the salesperson, or are you the CMO? You understand? It's like sometimes you give people an opportunity, but they are comfortable in their sales position, for example, and they make a lot of money in the sales position, and suddenly you put them up into another higher position. They concentrate obviously on the leadership, on how to bring anything down to the company, and to the employees, but they forget actually their initial role, that they are as well the sales reps, so
Hmm.
exactly. And this transition is very, very important, and it's very sometimes it don't work for people, and in your case it
Yeah.
works. But it's
Um.
like that. And this is how what we need to find out as leaders, and this is what we need to
Yeah.
find out as sales representatives.
So I think that the main thing that you should understand here is like you do not do any transitions, yeah, from these like parts. You just get more responsibilities on your main role that you do now. Yeah, so if we're speaking about the CMO and just a, I don't know, like the marketing specialist in the company, sometimes marketing specialists, they could fail in the case of the deadlines, in the
Exactly.
case of the results. They will wait for some, I don't know, like punishment for getting started doing something
Yeah.
better, or additional check or anything else. But the CMOs, that is like people who every time try to improve themselves, company, and like group of people around them. Yeah, so they got more responsibilities, not because you just give it to them, because they want it. They just show
Sure.
in a case of all the actions that, hey, I would like to cover more, or they will never cover that in the case of like dialogue. You will never hear them from them. Maybe that they could do that. Sometimes they just an amazing specialist, and you see like that, okay, maybe we could help you to improve your like
Exactly.
leadership skills. Yeah, maybe we could help you to show you exactly how you could make a few steps higher in the case of like working with the team, not like just with the friends, like, hey guys, we will like create something cool, but hey team, we will do these and these tasks for achieving these goals during this quarter, and that is our plan for the next year, you know. So it's more about the negotiation, I guess, inside the team, inside like with your like main key players that you have inside your team, and of course like your approach in the case of the responsibilities, how you show people what is the responsibilities for themselves, how they will cover that, how they will achieve goals, because for them that was like a part of the game. It's not like the really work that they should do. It's that will be like, okay, there is like fun stuff. I would like to do that. I would like to cover that. Okay, let's grow. Let's do that. So for them, that was like a part where you could help them to understand that they could grow with you, like grow with you together.
Okay. So, and this position actually you did for, I mean, not the position, but the whole movement, what happens in your professional career, you did it for about 4 years, correct?
Yeah. After that, I just get to the profit wells and here is like 2 years
Directly.
more.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good. So
yeah,
how
yeah.
did,
From
how
like
did you do the, how did you do the transition?
Um, I got a call from one of our founders, Alex, and I just finished my project as the CMO more than
Okay.
1 year. I just work here. I just achieved all needed goals, and we just made a transition because I would like to cover something more, something bigger, because we just solved all the problems and all this stuff. And I got my team in this company, and we just understand that, okay, we will go and search for something bigger.
Okay.
And the main thing that we like started, I'm just sent my resumes to all my good colleagues, good members of mine in this field, and like say, hey guys, if you have any good challenges that you could provide me with, please let me know. And I got a call from Alex, it's like one of our founder, and he like he told me that they are not looking for a specialist, they are looking for the people, and I could be one of them. So
Okay.
if you're interested in this proposal, let's try. And I just came to the interview. We spoke around like 1 hour, like discussing not myself, like what I have done, or checking my resume. We just speak about the profit bills as like the project, how to achieve the goals, what was the approach, how I would like to do that, or anything like that. And Alex and Ihor, they just, okay, let's try. When you could like get started, I said like in 2 days, like in Monday, let's do that. And like, okay, let's start. And I just started from understanding what is like the profit wells project, how they're working with the Amazon sellers, what is their approach, because 2 years ago they just started with the launching softwares to the market, and for me that was like something new that I have done. Like I have never launched the SaaS projects, you know, to the market and to the
Sure.
Amazon. Amazon was also like new for me in a case of like what is that, because previously I just worked with the digital marketing, but not with the marketplaces, for example. And I could connect like these dots, but still I should have more knowledge about that. And yeah, and start collecting all this knowledge. We spent, I guess, like half in a year working a lot with the sales inside, with the marketing, with the processes inside. And I get to the role as like the CGO, like Chief Growth Officer, and start like collecting the team insight, and
Okay.
start
Okay.
covering a lot of processes in the case of the hiring, what departments we should have, what will be our next directions, like should we move forward as the software, or we should make a transition to the agency, you know. So I just start covering more and more processes that um, I would not like responsible like as like the CEO, for example, or the CMO. I'm just responsible for the project that itself, you know, like
Okay.
what should we do for growing faster, for achieving like new highs or anything like that. And according to that, yeah, I started growing, and yeah, there's like my second year right now. And a few months ago, I got a position as the CEO at the Profit Wells agency. So yeah, we grow a lot because we started. I came to the team where we have 8 of us, and now we have in like total in all our projects it's like 45 of us. We just grow in 6 times.
Wow, that's so fast. I was like, you were saying 2 years. You are. I would say
Yeah.
only, in the business, and it seems like it's much more because you are popping up everywhere. It's you make a lot of podcasts, a lot of webinars. And it's really, I think it's really good for this short time frame. What you guys did with in terms of marketing and growth, it's remarkable. It's really good. What
Yeah.
what do profit whales exactly do? So how can they help Amazon sellers
Mhm.
in general?
Yeah, so in the case of our results, for example, there is like all thanks to my team, first of all, and they help
Exactly.
us to understand
Always
what we
thanks to
could
the
do.
team.
Like, yeah, it's like all our success and all our fast growing things and attempts that was only with our people that we have inside. It's more about like the team leaders, about like the C level that we have, about the all other employees, because they are driving the success here. They want to cover more,
Exactly.
and with the help of all of them we got a chance to make a great transition, I guess, that we have ever did before. So as I have mentioned, 2 years ago we started with the software. For 2 months we have launched the software, and then in 2 months we have closed the software as the Profit Whales, and we became as the Profit Whales agency. We focused more on like manual management plus software that we
Okay.
had like inside, and that was like a synergy, synergy between agency and software. And
Mhm.
now a like 1 year ago also we discovered that we would like to go not only for the like just the Amazon field. We want to cover all other marketing fields that we could. And now we are the full service marketing agency for Amazon brands and beyond. So
Okay.
now we're helping Amazon sellers to become a brand on and out of the Amazon. In the case of the all
Okay.
marketing campaigns, in the case of collecting the data, analytics, find out the roadmap of actions that you have done for growing your brand in like 2, 3, 5, 10 times. And yeah, we like working as like the marketing department for your brand, a marketing partner for your brands, and we absolutely understand what you should do for like increasing your profits inside the business. So yeah, that
Okay.
is like our main goal that we do now.
Okay. So do you still have a software? I mean, because you mentioned the software. So you started as part of a SaaS company, right?
Yeah. So we have the software right now. It's another project that we have. So inside the
Okay.
Profit Wheels, we have
Okay.
3 different projects. The Profit Wheels agency, where I'm the CEO. We have the sponsors right now. We just launched it as the software that we had a 2 years like only for the agency, only for our agency, not for Amazon sellers. Right now, that will be open for the all Amazon sellers who want to try it, who want to create an amazing semantic course that we do the management with the help of the all algorithms and AI approach. So all the things will right now like launch to the market as the sponsors, a new company, and we have like the a third project too that will work as the more as the working with the funds, working with the sellers who we would like to, for example, get a part of their business and grow together.
Okay. So, and where is your exact like the focus market? Where is it? Is it US? Is it Europe? Is it Asia? Where are you usually?
Um,
Where's the focus point, or is it everyone? Is it
yeah.
not a
Um,
problem?
I guess like right now, the main focus is that will be the US,
Okay.
but it's not like only the US brands. For example, sometimes most of the Amazon sellers they have most of the sales in the United States,
Exactly.
and they would like to grow to the Europe, Asia, I don't know, Australia or something like that, and we could help them with that. And sometimes another brands from the Europe came to us and say like, "Hey guys, we would like to go to the United States. Could you help
Yes.
us with that?" Yes, we could. So that is like more about your brand goals, I guess. If you
Okay,
have for
understand.
your profits right now around like 1 million and you would like to grow up to 5, you could came to us and we will like try to find out and build a strategy for you how to do that. Yeah, how you should work with the inventory, how much you should have, what about your price, how will what marketing channels will we use, how to work with your current audiences and how to get new. So we will build all this understanding, and that will be like doesn't matter where you locate it right now.
Okay, that's sounds really good. So when I hear profit whales, I think about a whale, you know, and this is what you are because you're big, you're efficient, and you know it's working. You're pushing the rest aside through like the whale in the water. And on top of that, I need to mention this again because I think it's so good. The promotion that you got, the little whale that you send out, it's something remarkable. You do something on top of that for the environment, for whales, for animals, which is you know, which is just perfect. Where can you be contacted? And yeah, and where can, I mean, people speak to you, potential customer to you or to your team?
Yeah, so you could use any of like social media channels for
Okay,
sending us a message as the profit fails on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. We every time try to respond fast. So yeah, you could use
profitwells.com, right?
that. Profitwells.com, yeah, it's our website. You could also use that, use the contact us form, yeah, so that will be also like easy to find us. And the of course my social media, you could find me as like
Okay,
the Vitaly, and Vitaly Hizhniak. I understand that there's like terrible to pronounce this surname,
don't
so
worry. This I will put it down
you will have
there.
a chance to find, yes, somewhere maybe in
Some
description. So
links. Don't worry. Take
yeah,
care of it.
yeah, I would be glad to, like, me personally, you could contact me, I will answer you, or we could jump on the call. So uh if you are the brands, we are really happy to help you in a case of the real numbers, not just a calls, not just a like some audits or anything like that. We would like to be like a part of your business. So let us know if you would like to grow, and we would be glad to grow with you together.
That sounds super good. I have two questions for you.
Yeah.
For the future, where is Profit Wells going? Because first it started as some kind of a software. What is your next steps for 2022 and beyond? Where you want to go?
So we would like to cover our main idea right now is to build the ecosystem for the Amazon brands or for the brands like in general. What
Okay.
does the ecosystem means? I think that when you have just the Amazon advertising right now, it's not a really good idea. You right now need to explore new marketplaces, new channels, and you should see like one big picture around them. You should see all these metrics in one place. You should understand what analytics you could grab from Google and pass to the Amazon and launch a A/B test and vice versa. So that will be our main goal, to show Amazon sellers how to do that, to make it simple, to build these strategies, and to teach Amazon sellers and to show our case studies in the case of the ecosystem approach, how to make it easier. It's not a huge investments that you should do. It's more about like, working better with your ad budgets that you have right now inside your company, and see how they are working exactly in the case of the business, for not like duplicating some stuff, some sales or anything like that.
Okay, there's big plans for the next years, you know, which is really good, and I think there is a big potential as well because, as you know, US is growing, Europe is growing, everything is growing, and even now the markets are switching the supply chain, so we can in a few years maybe even get better margin, you know, because we don't have to do this big
Yeah,
shipping anymore. Eastern Europe is
exactly.
perfect for manufacturing. We have North Africa manufacturing for the Europeans. We have Bulgaria, Romania, even Ukraine. You know, we have
Yeah.
Mexico. We have Mexico. You know, for the US, everything is just on our fingertips. So I think now it's called just shift. You know, the word right now for all companies like ours is shift. So yeah, this is already very amazing, great information. And let me know. One last question. Your message to the world, to the entrepreneurial world, what would that be?
I think that you should understand this mastery of the small steps, because not all could be done like today. Not all things could be achieved like today or during like 1 week or anything like that. It's more about the understanding that all small steps that you do systematically, you do every day, you could do every hour. In the case of your employees goals, company goals, maybe any achievements that you would like to achieve, it's the idea that you should do that without any stop, without whole motivation that you have, and motivate all people around in the case of achieving the big goals. But big goals will be achieved with the small steps, and I guess like do not forget about that. It's all a question of the time when you will achieve, but you will absolutely achieve all things that you are like involved into do.
Very good. Big goals will be achieved with small steps. I love it. Really good.
Yeah.
Vitaly, thank you so much. I have one last thing. What I wanted to implement in the show in general is now, if you could write down a question, what you have to the next podcast guest. And obviously the podcast guy won't know that, the next one, but you can write down a question, whatever you think is good. Okay? Would be great.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Should I answer it right now, or
no? You tell me. You tell me after the call.
Okay. No worries. We'll do.
Okay, that sounds really good. Yeah, thank you so much for being the guest on the Margin Business Digital Entrepreneur podcast. And hope we speak soon again.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
And
thank you so much.
Good luck for your business. Profit wills.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.